Hi, good morning, all. This is SK. I hope you all did very well yesterday, ending up in green. I did pretty well. Let's see what we have right now in a bigger picture. Like a weekly chart. If you see, it is trying to break out above, but it's going to make a double top here as well. And I have added this black trend line on a weekly chart, which tells us we can poke about 2100, which is also a resistance, and from there we can see some kind of a deeper pullback. And this dotted blue line I have added at the high of this, which is the stop loss which I'm using right now. I mean, I might be in a short position, and like 10 points ahead of that is kind of a good short position. It's not a higher probability because we are against the bar, but like it's a great risk reward ratio guy, and when we are in a trading range, sometimes I most of the time I take that kind of a trades, like when we are on a high of a range and when we're low of the range I buy, at the high of the range I sell, and I scale higher. So let's see what we have right now in our 4 hour chart. Like 4 hour chart, if you see clearly, we are kind of losing the momentum here, and there is a possibility that we can get a deeper pullback here, the pullback up to, I mean, anything below right now. Let's draw this thing. No, this thing. I mean, anything below this point, anything below 78, 76 will test 70 for us. This will be a 6-7 point easy swing for us. But as of now, it's not a wrong probability, wrong setup to short this, assuming it's a double top, micro double top it's making, and like on a bigger picture as well, it's making a double top. But we have a target here, this 2100. If we take a new trend line, so equal probability that we can go higher and test this, unless until this guy is not trading well above 2105. I'm not bullish. Like for me it's a bull trap. 4 days, like Monday we are closed, so like we have today and tomorrow in the picture to form this weekly candle, I believe. So I don't think so that we yeah, Thursday. I don't think that like we're going to see any all-time high anytime soon. This is my opinion. This is my what I'm looking at the price action. Like as I told you guys many times that like if I have been right so many times, like shorting here, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, shorting here, and you can go back to the Twitter account and see that like I was right. It's not me who was right, it was the setup. This is how the setup works. Like right now it's there will be a time when I'll be wrong. Like it tests my emotional power as well, that like it's going up, but like that's what it works, that's what it works. So right now for a 4 hour chart, how I'm taking this thing as, okay, let me do that very quick. How I'm taking this thing is, like for me it's still not looking bullish. Like for me, we have to trade well above 2010, and then we can see all-time high and we can poke through that. But before that, I think it's making a double top, and then we're gonna go higher. You can say, SK, this is making a W bottom. It's more likely a trading range kind of a thing going on. Like this was a part of a bigger head and shoulder. So like this bounce is kind of a climatic bounce, but like we are end of the month, the short guys are covering, like profit takers are taking their short position, locking their short positions. So like this bounce kind of predict that like even if we go above, we poke about 2100ish, like we can see a sell off as well, because this is a black trend line what I added from the weekly chart. There are many guys who emailed me, who texted me that SK, what is next, and what is the next probability. As of now there is no breakout. Until the time there is no breakout, there is no breakout. But after the breakout, definitely bullish, going way higher. A target will be 2170. But before the breakout, I think like the probability is equal, that like either we can go higher, scaling lower and waiting for high is okay, and shorting higher and waiting for low is okay. It's a equal probability as we're in a breakout mode. But like remember, in a bigger picture we are near the high of the range. So unless and until it does not break well above 2110, I will not think that we are getting 3134 2134 anytime soon, and we need to trade well above 2140 to think that we're going for the next target, which is 2170. Market sentiment is very bullish, everybody is very bullish, but not me. I think we can go sideways to lower end of the month, and next month we have to test 2022 and wait below. From the monthly chart we need to test below. So I mean, I'm not very bullish unless or until this is a new trend line we have, unless or until we don't go above 2110. So I might be not at the same side of most of the traders, but like that's the probability which I have been trading, which I have learned from the price action, that like trading ranges, you buy at the bottom and you sell at the range. So we are in a trading range. The breakout is not there. Definitely a breakout from the green trend line looks prominent, but like we already have tried that, and this is the resistance. So anything above 2110 is going for all-time high. Below that, I'm shorting this guy to get some deeper pullback. Equal probability from the both sides as we're in a breakout mode. Let's see what we have in our weekly chart. I mean, weekly chart, it is looking good, it is looking prominent, but if you see, is it making double top for you guys or not? Like it made here, like it made here, like it tried and made a double top, and then we saw that. So I need to see a very good breakout to be bullish as of now. Like I think this is just a trap. This is a bull trap. For me, it's not a bullish at all. It seems bullish. Like higher probability will be like if we close above 2110. Let's see, 4 hour, how would I be taking my trade? I would be shorting every high and I will be buying low. This is a low probability, but I think the scenario, the setup is equally very good, that I can short higher, and like we can see some kind of a pullback to either 2080 or 2070 today. Like I'm more lean towards shorting this guy rather than buying. I can be wrong here, but like I will be shorting as it goes higher. My stop would be 2110, and it's just 15 point 20 point stop, and that can give us like good fall here, which can go out up to 2040. So for 50 points, 20 point stop is kind of makes a great risk reward ratio guy for me. Thank you guys.